Woo! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're all good. And before we jump into the Ultra Unlock Week 3 guide, I want to say a huge thank you to Brandon Tarn, my guy. He hit 500,000 subs, and for his 500,000 subs video, he gave a shout out to 10 smaller Pokemon Go content creators. I want to say welcome to a whole wave of new subscribers and new members to the channel. So thank you very much, mate. You've done me a solid, done me a real solid. And I'm sure you've done exactly the same for everybody else who you gave a mention to. I am humbled that you would think my channel's worthy. Thanks, man. Much appreciate it. But let's dive into the Ultra Unlock Week 3. Coming off the back of the Ultra Unlock Week 2, we've had Shiny Heracross in raids and Shiny Palkia and very little else going on in the wild and in eggs. But Ultra Unlock 3 is looking like it's kind of better in some way. This event runs through from August the 20th at 10 AM right through until the end of the month on the 31st at 8 PM your local time. It is structured in two halves. There's not too much difference between them. There's a slight raid boss rotation. The key things to note are, as I'm sure you might have heard, are the new shinies. We have 4 new shiny Pokemon, all Gen 8, all from the Galar region. They are Galarian Stunfisk, Galarian Meowth, Galarian Weezing, and Galarian Farfetch'd. But first, focusing on the wild spawns, we're going to have a couple of new Pokemon, including Skwovet and Wooloo. Gen 8 common Pokemon are coming in. They won't have the shiny available, but they are going to be spawning. They each get a Spotlight Hour as well. I believe it's Skwovet first, and then Wooloo next. Also Phalanx, with an F, will be spawning rarely in the wild as well. To go alongside the new Pokemon, we have Galarian Darumaka, which is one I'm definitely going to be chasing, and Shiny Trubbish. Trubbish is also accompanying these Pokemon. The first half of this event is only 6 days. It's from August the 20th through to August the 26th. Within that time window, level 1 raids will include Shiny Unknown U, as is per the rest of the Ultra Unlock bonuses. We've also got Galarian Slowpoke, no shiny available for that. We've got Galarian Zigzagoon with the shiny, and also Galarian Farfetch'd with the new shiny available. Tier 3 raids are as follows. Shiny Galarian Weezing making its debut in the Tier 3 raids, followed with Phalanx if you can't find one in the wild. Tier 3 raids will include it, and also Lapras. Of course, Lapras has a shiny, because Lapras gets a Gigantamax or Dynamax or something, doesn't it? The first half of the event will contain Zacian. The first of the 2 Gen 8 legendary wolves will be in level 5 raids for this half. And because it's a pure fairy type, to go alongside it in the Mega raids, we'll have Mega Beedrill in there for the first time ever, I believe. The second half of the event runs from August the 26th right through until August the 31st. That will see the shake-up of a few things in the raid scene. Shiny Unknown U stays, but we switch it out with Galarian Darumaka, replacing Galarian Slowpoke. We've also got Galarian Ponytail with a shiny available in there, and Galarian Meowth makes its debut into the raid system as well. Galarian Stunfisk will replace Galarian Weezing in the Tier 3 raid system, Phalanx staying in the level 3s, and also Snorlax, with a shiny, obviously, will replace Lapras in level 3s for that second half. The Tier 5 and Mega raids are switching up as well, because Zamazenta, the other half of the Legendary Wolves, is coming into level 5, so that final part of the Ultra Unlock Week 3, and also Mega Pidgeot is coming into Mega raids, because that is going to counter the fighting type of Zamazenta. The following Galarian form Pokemon will be hatching from 7km eggs. You have got Galarian Farfetch'd, Galarian Meowth, Galarian Zigzagoon, Galarian Ponytail with a shiny available, Galarian Slowpoke, Galarian Darumaka, and Galarian Stunfisk. 5 of those 7 have their shinies available. There'll obviously be a few research tasks dedicated to certain Pokemon. I'm hoping they're better than the Ultra Unlock Week 2s, but who knows what Niantic will pull out of their behind. Now we can dive into what I actually think about this event. First and foremost, if you ever thought that FOMO was a problem, this event encapsulates that exactly right, because we already saw people with the FOMO aspect for Shiny Heracross. It's plaguing this event, so my biggest piece of advice to you all would be don't give in to that shiny chasing FOMO. All the shinies for this event are locked behind paywalls of raids and eggs. I know you can hatch them slowly and do 1 free raid per day. It takes some time, but you won't be able to get as many chances as if you've put 100 quid on the game. Obviously, you're entitled to play this event how you wish. I'm not going to dictate how anybody plays Pokemon Go. That's not fair. But my personal feeling about this is I'm just going to solely focus on Galarian Darumaka in the wild spawns. I know it doesn't have a shiny available, but it is the best ice type in the game, aside from Shadow Mamoswine, and that's bloody difficult to try and get a good one off. Chasing this is the first time that Galarian Darumaka is in the wild. It's usually only been available in eggs, so having it in the wild means you can hundo chase, you can collect a load of them, you can trade them at mass. It's going to be a really, really good way to boost an Ice-type squad. Also, Shiny Trubbish, bit of a hunt there. You can stock up on Wooloo and Skwovet candy if you so please. Bear in mind they A, have a Spotlight Hour, and B, they're going to be common as muck. Bunnelby and Fletchling were everywhere, well basically Skwovet and Wooloo will probably replace them. They'll become the common spawns. The biggest issue with this event is that, like I said, the new shinies that are plastered all over the place are all behind a paywall, so you can't easily get to them. The other thing, the legendaries are rubbish. Yes, I know they're brand new, they don't have a shiny available first and foremost, and secondly, they're not the good forms. Remember? 2 different forms of these legendaries from Gen 8. These are the normal forms. They're not the, whatever, the attack forms that have the sword and the shield to accompany them. They're not good. So I'd recommend just getting you one for the Pokédex, frankly, and wait for them to come back round, A, with a shiny, and B, when the better form comes around, that might actually be useful. Apart from that, honestly, there isn't actually that much else going on. Genuinely, I think it's just me a couple of days of chasing Galarian Darumaka, to be honest, because I'll do some of the level 1s and level 3s for their shiny potential with free passes and possibly an in-person raid pass, but I am not chasing them. I am not chasing them at all because we saw people struggling with Shiny Heracross big time. RNG and Fomo don't go hand in hand terribly well. I guarantee you, in the future, maybe a little way down the line, but Galarian Shiny Farfetch'd will get its own event. We've had it spawning en masse before. Galarian Meowth has had a research day, or Meowth, including the Galarian form, has had a research day, so that could come back with a shiny. We've had events for Galarian Stunfisk. It was featured at GoFest this year as a wild spawn, I'm pretty sure, so that could come back with a shiny in the wild. This is Niantic driving traffic into the paid aspects of the game, and I urge you not to give in to that FOMO, because it's not worth it. But with that, let me know in the comments if you are interested or hyped for this Ultra Unlock Week 3. I'm in the middle ground, frankly. I can't turn down a Galarian Darumaka. Can't do that. Let me know in the comments. And with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please make sure to subscribe if you are new with the notifications on so you don't miss any uploads or live streams. And of course, smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Friday, I want to get the first day of Ultra Unlock Week 3 encapsulated and uploaded on the channel for you. So stick around for that. And with that, I will see you all in the next video, ladies and gentlemen. Do take care.